Welcome to Wealth and Wellness with Grace Nabasabla.
Hello. Welcome to Wealth and Wellness with Grace. Today, I'll bring you how we started and where we are now. So you get to hear my journey as a content creator and also some pros and cons of being a content creator. So stay tuned to the very end. Literally, my journey has been tough. I started in 2020, and when you see my first video, it'll say 2021, but really it's saying 2020 because I erased all the previous videos. They were that bad. But I went ahead, purchased all these gadgets, cameras, microphones, pretty much the ring lights, each and everything. Whatever they recommended, I bought it, spending thousands of dollars. And I started recording, re-recording, and struggling with editing. And after a while, I realized that was not my thing. So the best thing I had to do was to really hire a videographer. So thanks to Tembi, my videographer, who's behind the scenes, he always makes things happen. So I don't do this by myself. I really owe it to him because he's helped me stay consistent, which you find out soon that that's one of the biggest things that you have to do as a YouTuber or even a content creator, or to do anything, like you have to be consistent. But having that accountability partner who's assisting you keep up with that consistency is a big thing. After I purchased everything, I could not really record enough and edit enough, so having a videographer, it has helped me tremendously. Another thing was also challenging myself. And I'll say challenging myself because initially I joined Toastmasters, GSP Toastmasters in Baton Rouge. And Toastmasters, in my mind, was supposed to really help me overcome my challenges of public speaking right away. I soon realized that public speaking is a journey. It's not a sprint. Because as soon as I joined, I thought the first month I would be a pro at speaking. No. It's still a journey. It's a process. I'm working through it. Every day I'm learning and growing. And so many people would tell you the same, that you have to be consistent, you have to continue growing, and you have to continue learning. And that's how you get better and improve as a communicator. And even through Toastmasters, I figured I wasn't growing at the pace I wanted to grow at. So what did I do, you may ask? I challenged myself again by doing a Facebook challenge. Initially, I had never participated in any challenges, but I committed to a 66-day Facebook challenge. So if you check my Facebook page and type in 66-day Facebook challenge, one of my videos might come up, because literally every day for 66 days, I show my face. I didn't know what I would say. I wasn't as confident to present. I didn't know who would actually show up because it was public. But I challenged myself and I was ready. And that also helped me get confident. It also helped me anticipate the different challenges I might have. Because when in the beginning, Wi-Fi was an issue. I was traveling, having a consistent venue, each and everything seemed like a challenge, but I say mitigating those challenges. So as a communicator, you have to start anticipating some of those challenges and prepare for them, such that if they occur, you're better prepared. And so through all those challenges, I transitioned into YouTube, finally. So as of last year, last August, I really became consistent YouTuber because we committed to posting one video a week. So please check out some of the videos we posted. They have a lot of content which can help you and your family, and I'm sure it will be beneficial to you as you grow. So now let's talk about the pros. The pros of being a content creator. There are so many pros, because the first thing is it will help you build your brand. When I started, I really wanted to share my message more than even building my brand. Soon I found out that I was literally building my brand because every time I post something, it always has my logo. And in most videos, you'll see that I wear my t-shirt with the logo Pizza Homes. So that also helps me present my brand and also make sure that my brand is out there. And that's how you build your brand. And that's not just my personal brand, that's my business brand. So being able to brand myself personally as well as in my business. And that will help me become an expert in my field, both as an agent, as an investor, as a nurse, and in healthcare. So I'm literally standing out better than so many people who are in the same field who are not promoting themselves, because that's how you build your brand. You also get to showcase your talents. So how I get to present and how Tembi assists me edit, guess what? That we are both showcasing our talents. And that helps you growing your skills, how I prepare my message, how I get to communicate. That's also helping me grow as a person. So I encourage you, if you've ever considered content creation, social media, please think about what you can utilize to grow your skills and start working towards that. Seriously. Because the other point is about the billions of people you can impact on social media. Do you know over 9 billion people attend different social media sites every month? These are billions of people you will never meet. That is one of the things that I really had to consider to challenge myself to get onto social media. I was a little hesitant at first because I figured, you know what, it's a lot of people, strangers that I'll never meet. Why would I want to present my message to them? But you never know who's going to be your client. And I'd rather have a multitude than just having a small group of clients who might not even consider you. So always expose yourself more than less. And that's why you always wonder, why do they always have those advertisements and pretty much all the time? You see McDonald's all the time because they want to keep their brand in your mind. You see, Coca-Cola is well known. Why do they continue promoting themselves? Because they want to brand themselves in everybody's mind. So until you get to brand yourself in everybody's mind, you're not doing enough. You see? So I have to keep doing enough. You'll keep seeing me on social media until you keep remembering me, until you pick up the phone and call, until you subscribe, because I need subscribers. But yes, that's how you grow. That's how you actually sustain your business too, because businesses, you have to keep growing. The other thing is how you get to network. So with these billions of people, you get to network. On several occasions, I've had calls from so many people across the world, from London, from New York, from California, from Africa, different parts of the world. And all they say is, we saw you on Facebook, or we saw your video on YouTube, and we just wanted to say, thank you for sharing that message, or we saw your message and you're very genuine, you see? So things like that, because you never know who you're impacting. So being able to put your message out there is really impacting a lot of lives. Make sure that you stop shying away presenting your message, because your message is making a big difference. Last but not least is the income potential. So like I mentioned, the subscribers, please subscribe. We are right now around 500 subscribers, but we do need your assistance in order for us to be monetized. And for you all who understand the YouTube algorithm, you have to get to 1,000 subscribers before you can monetize. So there's a big opportunity to increase your income. You see, so you can also sell ads, you see, sell merch, different things you can utilize your YouTube channel and other social media sites. So It wasn't initially my goal to just get money out of it, but eventually it's going to assist me get a source of income. You see, so it was hand in hand. So I'm here helping people, and I'll get to benefit off of it as soon as I get to that goal. But I encourage you, know your why you're doing it. Because if I'm just doing it for the money part, guess what? I won't put out quality content. I'll focus on just content which is geared towards bringing in the subscribers. And it won't be genuine to me as a person. So I want to make sure that I'll put out the quality content out there. And that's why sometimes you're not going to see the entertainment, because a lot of people are so into entertainment. So if it's an entertainment video, that's the only thing they're going to watch. So if you're talking about education material, sometimes people don't like to learn, unfortunately. Because the other day, I posted a video and somebody mentioned in the comments about how they mentioned in Uganda, they say twabikowa. So to translate, it means we are tired of this stuff, something like that. So which in my mind, I thought about it, I was like, you know what? That's their mental understanding. So I can gauge from their understanding and figure they're not open to learning. You see, because if you're so tired of something that's going to help you, then I really don't know how I can help you. Because nobody can help you if you're not willing to help yourself. But you have to be willing to help yourself. And that's by exposing yourself to information that can help you grow. So now we'll talk about the cons. So the first con is the negativity, like I mentioned before. The person who made that negative comment, because you really don't know who's watching your information. So it can be anybody, young, old. You really don't know where they are in their lives. You just hope that it's the right message that you're putting out there, and you also stay positive. For that particular person, replied back that I understand. I don't know what your journey and where you are in your journey, but I'm just trying to put out information to help somebody who might need it. So if you don't need it and you're so tired of it, I understand. But it's probably not meant for you. It was made for somebody who can benefit from it. And the other thing which might be negative is the time. Social media takes a lot of time. And like I mentioned from the beginning, that's 2020, 2021, 2022, I'm still growing a social media channel. So that takes a lot of time. And most people give up. So I'm encouraging you, don't give up. Because guess what? Giving up, you lose the battle. So many people out there who never try. So don't give up on yourself. If you have a message that you want to amplify, please use these social media channels to assist you amplify that message. You see, and if you don't put out that message, guess what? That message will always die with you. So I encourage you. It might be time consuming, but that's how you start strategizing. How can you utilize your time better? How can you hire a videographer like Tembi? You see, somebody to help you. You outsource. So figuring different things that can help you navigate this social media challenge, especially with time. And the other thing would be the money. So I mentioned all the gadgets I've purchased. That I can say you really have to start with what you have. Because I really did not have to purchase a new phone, buy the camera, buy all these extra things. I really did not. Because at the end of the day, I don't use a lot of those things. But I probably need to give it away because I don't use it. It's a waste of money. So start with what you have. So purchasing all those gadgets, to me, I feel like it can be an excuse. And that causes procrastination. Because what if you don't have all that money to start? So making sure that you start anyway with what you have, how you are, where you are, it will help you. And another thing is a lot of competition. So think about millions and millions of people who are putting out similar content. So that can be challenging. But like I mentioned, nobody has the same message you have, because we are all walking in life with different experiences. And my story is mine. Nobody has my story, and nobody can tell it like me. So making sure that you're confident with your message That's everything. And that was one of the things that actually intimidated me, because I figured everything is on YouTube now, everything is on Facebook, that's what I assumed. You see, there was an assumption, because not everything is out there. Nobody has my exact information out there. That's what makes me. You see, that's my footprint on the world. So if I leave it to somebody else, I would have done myself an injustice, because I'm not telling the story I would like to tell. So continue telling your stories authentically, and it doesn't matter what people say, because people come to you and approach you and tell you how you shouldn't tell such and such. Don't talk about our family. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about that. But do you know what that does to you? That will keep you in bondage. Because to me, the more I tell my stories, I'm liberated. So if you want to become liberated, continue telling your stories, because it's helping somebody. Your story was not just for you. Your story was supposed to help somebody else. Last but not least is the instability in the income. So lately, YouTube especially has changed its algorithm. So a lot of people are complaining about the views and whatever YouTube is doing. I don't know how you can mitigate that, because, of course, as a new YouTuber, I really don't know all the changes that are going to continue happening. And also, when you talk about AI, you see, artificial intelligence is here to stay. So I really don't know all the changes that are coming with that. But one thing I can tell you, don't come into the content creation space thinking about just this one avenue that's going to bring you the money. Think about how you can utilize it for much more. Because as for me, I'm planning to do an e-course, you see? So putting out an e-course, putting out books, you see, presenting on bigger stages, because this is just a small step. So utilize it to get better and to bigger and better things. So even if the income for the YouTube and content creation might not be as stable, think about it for the long term. How will it help you? Because when somebody sees your content and they invite you somewhere, will you be able to deliver? And I'm sure you will if you've been practicing, because you've been preparing, you see? So that's all you're doing. Right now, you're preparing. And to become an expert, do you know how long it takes? They say it takes 10,000 hours. So I'm working towards those 10,000 hours, and I hope you do too. So don't give up too soon. A lot of us give up too soon, and then we might look at all these cons, and they might scare you. But please, I hope the pros can encourage you, letting you know that if you stay consistent, if you put in the work, you tell your story authentically, you see, you network continuously, everything, whatever you're looking for, will come to you. Because as for me, we are 500 and growing strong. And please subscribe, because a lot of my viewers, to be exact, 2/3, haven't subscribed. So please do the right thing. Subscribe, support me, because guess what? When you support somebody, it's not just helping them, it's helping you too, because you're bringing blessings back to you. So please comment below. Let me know what you liked about this video. If you were encouraged to start your channel, that would be awesome, because we all need to hear your stories. And also anything that you took out of it, please, I'd love to hear it. And until next time, you stay blessed.